What is up, guys? Welcome back. It's a beautiful day here. Hope you guys are all having a great day as well. So last time I knocked out a couple of things. Primarily this gas tank we got removed of the WJ. Got this whole thing ground down pretty well. Ready to put the truss on this and get going on that. Also want to get the back end out of the WJ here. It would be nice to be able to get all of this stuff out. Got a lot more space actually without having that gas tank in the way. So that's what we're going to try to do today. I don't know that I'm going to get the axle out, but what we're also going to try to do today, we get the truss set up on the 14 bolt, and I'd like to get the transfer case out. So it's got an MP242 transfer case. That means I've got a slip yoke eliminator for that, and then I've got a front yoke that goes on it. See if I can get under here and kind of show you real quick. So this is the front yoke. This is the rear yoke. The T-case is actually pretty clean, and I do believe that I have to get this cross member out anyways to get the lift kit in here. I believe we've got a new cross member for it anyways, so that'll get swapped out. But we need to get this T-case out and get the slip yoke eliminator kit on the back, get a new yoke for it set on the front, which means today I think what we're gonna get started with is I'd like to get this truss welded onto the axle first. Then I'm going to climb underneath this thing. I'm going to get the drive shafts disconnected, get the T-case out if we can, and get that set up here on the bench so that we can start getting all that stuff assembled. So if you're ready to do that, hang out, stay tuned, and let's make this happen. All right, so let's give you a little update. It's not the middle of the day. I was going to say it's the middle of the day. It's kind of the middle of the day in terms of I still have a lot left to do. So here's what I've done so far. Took a little bit just wanting to make sure all of this is lined up accordingly. So we've got the coil spring perches, the truss is all welded in. I've got some work on the bottom of it to do, but that is it. It is on there. The brackets for the links are on there. The last thing I need to do right now is get the shock mounts welded on it as well, but it's looking really good. Coming along. Let's get to work and finish up the rest of this. All right, so before I go painting this whole thing up, sorry, it's pretty bright out here today. Hopefully the camera's adjusting, but yeah, before we paint this up, everything's all welded in place. I'm pretty pumped on that. It's been a long day. It's pretty hot outside, so being covered up and stuff for welding has been a bit today, but this thing is looking awesome. Everything is welded in. We got our shock tabs, we got our link mounts. Now on the WJ, I just need this one in the top, and it happens to be the exact same width as the 3-link. And if I ever needed to, get rid of that, because I'm going to do a 4-link in the back, it's easy to chop that thing off and put a couple of brackets on there. But it is ready for paint. There's nothing else that needs to get done. I cleaned it up a little bit with the grinder. Stand out of the way, but that thing looks burly. It's a disc brake one. Looks a little beefier than what we got going on under here. I'm excited to get going on removing this, and really just kind of excited to get the T-case out and move on to next steps. So we're cruising right along. I am gonna paint this. I'm gonna try to start getting the T-case out. Camera's almost dead. We've been out here all day. I'll see what else I can get for clips, but if I don't get any more, appreciate you watching. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming up. This thing's got to be ready in like 2 weeks, so we're getting real close. So stay tuned. You'll see this thing driving in no time. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great night.